Hey Nonprofit Visionaries, this is Shalita, the Nonprofitista O'Neill, and today I wanted to walk you through how easy it is to get an EIN number, because I've heard of some of my previous clients who have gotten right, by people who have charged them hundreds of dollars to get an EIN number. And I'm here to tell you that not only is it free, it is extremely easy to set up an EIN number for your organization or your business. So what is the EIN number? It is pretty much your business or nonprofit's social security number. This is a number that you're going to be using for your paperwork, for when you file your 501c3 paperwork, whether that's the 1023-EZ. This is the information you're going to provide when you need to open up your bank account. Like, this is the information you use when you're trying to build business credit. This is just like your personal social security number, how important that is and how linked it is. It's your identifier, your personal identifier. This is the same thing for your business or your nonprofit organization. And you go through the IRS's website. This is the IRS domain in order to get your EIN number. So as you see here, I just came to irs.gov, and what you could also do is when you Google it, you can just put irs.gov EIN number, and it'll take you directly to this page. As you see here, it even walks you through the different steps that you're going to need to take to get your EIN number. Make sure you read through this information. Determine if you're eligible, right? So here, you can apply for EIN online if your principal business is located in the United States or US territories. The person applying online must have a valid taxpayer identification number, or that's a social security number or EIN number. And you're limited to one EIN per responsible party per day. So if you're trying to set up 10 different EINs for 10 different entities, you're gonna have to do them 10 separate days. But we just doing one a day, all right? And then you also, it has step 2 here, understand the online application. So this is, you have to do this in one session. You're not going to be able to save and return at a later time. So make sure you make time. You know, they say after this session will expire after 15 minutes of inactivity, but this process should only take you about 10 or 15 minutes, no longer than that. And then step 3 is very simple, just submit your application. So I'm going to attempt to try to take you as far as I can through this EIN process so you can see how easy it is. Now, make sure that whatever name that you want to have for your nonprofit or for your for-profit, you have already checked to make sure no one else is using that. And that's as easy as you can do a Google search and see what comes up when you have your name. You can also check a directory to nonprofit directory search and put names in to see if there's any other organization that has the same or similar name. So make sure the name is the name that you want to have. If you need to go and meditate on that name, then make sure you do that and you're clear on what it's going to be, because once you actually sign up and you register, if you want to change it, you're going to have to do this process over again, or you're going to need to do some other paperwork to make amendments to it. And I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you. Okay, so let's go right ahead. Hop on in to apply online now. And that's what we're doing. All right, here. So, okay, this is a disclaimer that they're going to give you. Just say, okay, and definitely read through this. If you need to know what is about to happen, the EIN assistant, some restrictions as well. Make sure that you read this, and then you go in to begin your application. Now, when you come here, if this is if you're starting a nonprofit organization, then you're going to need to go to the next view additional types, like including tax exempt and governmental organizations. It's all the way at the bottom. If you are getting an EIN number for a for-profit, then corporation, this might be, or LLC might be more specific to what you need it to be, or more appropriate for your business structure. We're talking about nonprofits, so we're going to click view additional types and go to continue. Then, depending on you looking at, what best describes your nonprofit organization, we have a list of options here. I'm gonna say, other, because nothing here stands out to me. I should say other. Okay, Here we go here. But if you see this list and it falls under what your nonprofit will be doing, then make sure that you select it next to it. Go to continue. And this is just telling you what, confirming your selection of your nonprofit or tax exempt organization as a type of structure applying for an EIN. So it's telling you what it is, like what is a nonprofit, what this entity type is, and what it is not. And we're clear on that. Go to continue. And then we're going to say we're starting a new business. Then you go to continue. And then you want to enter your first and last name. And if you have any suffixes, I do not. And so then here we're going to, let's see how far I can go here doing this. Because I'm not going to give y'all my social security number on here, okay? But you would put your social security number here. And then you can say you are responsible and duly authorized member or officer having knowledge of this organization's affairs. And if that's the case, then you click that. Or if you're a third party applying for an EIN number on behalf of someone else, then you put that there. But this I'm gonna say I'm applying for this address. So I'm gonna put business address. And my phone number, which y'all can't see. We'll put your phone number here. And then it's asking, should the mail be directed to a specific person or department within your organization? If so, you can put that here. For me, I've already put my name, so that's where it will go. And do you have an address different from the above where you want your mail to be sent? If so, then push yes, and then you'll be able to put in what that address is. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one. So here, they just wanna make sure that it says special characters are not allowed. So we're gonna take that comma out. Keep going. All right, and so then they're asking to verify this is acceptable. So I'm going to say accept database version. And then the name of your nonprofit organization. I'm going to say I love the world. Right, and then check and make sure this information is correct. The county, okay, and then the state, and then the year and the date, the month and the year that you actually started, which we can put today, whatever date that is, whatever month and year that is. I don't think there's any typographical. Let's see. And it's telling you specifically, do not put LLC or any of that or Inc. in here. Just put the actual name of the organization. Now, they're going to ask you some questions here. Tell us more about your nonprofit organization. Does your business own a highway motor vehicle with a taxable gross weight of 55,000 pounds or more? If not, then put no. Does your business involve gambling? No. Does your business need to file a Form 720 or quarterly federal excise tax return? I'm going to put no. If that's the case for you, then make sure you put yes. Does your business sell or manufacture alcohol, tobacco, or firearms? No. Do you have or do you expect to have any employees who receive Forms W-2 in the next 12 months? If you do not already have this lined up, if you do not have your funding lined up to hire people, then I'm going to say no. And then you continue. And then it's asking, what does your business or organization do? And so I said, I love the world. So I'm going to say social assistance. But take a look through this list and pick the one that's most relevant to the work that you're going to be doing. And if you need to select other, then you can select other and they'll give you an opportunity to enter more specifics. Okay. But I'm going to select social assistance. Now it says you have chosen social assistance. Please choose one of the following that best describes your primary business activity. I mentioned youth a lot. I love working with young people and creating resources for them. So let's just say youth services. And we're going to continue. And now you can determine how you would like to receive your EIN confirmation letter. So whether you want to have it online or whether you want to have it mailed to you, I think it's more convenient to receive the letter online. Yeah, and so you can save it and you can share it and all of that. So I'm not going to continue, because once you hit continue, then you've created your EIN number and you're ready to go. I just did this for informational purposes, and I'm not trying to start another nonprofit organization. So I hope this video was helpful to you to see. You see, there's 5 easy steps to getting a free EIN number. No one is asking you for payment information. No one is asking you for any of those things. Fairly easy. Okay, but let's say you need some additional support or you're having difficulties, then please make sure you can reach out to me at shalitaoneal.com, and we can set up some time, a coaching session, and we can go through this together if that makes you feel better. Also, if it makes you feel better, make sure that you consult a nonprofit attorney for any questions that it's legal related, any compliance. I want to make sure that everything that you do, you feel comfortable doing it. So if you need to do that, make sure you do that. There are free attorney services or legal services for nonprofits across the country. So you might want to do a Google search and see what pro bono legal services are available in the state or in the area that you're in. So I hope this was helpful. Look, until next time, be blessed and don't get got. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you soon.